Unit 1 Review. Canada, Population. On January 1, 2012, the majority of people in Canada lived in Ontario, Quebec, British Columbia, and Alberta. Between 1992 and 2012, the percentage of Canada's population living in Ontario, Alberta, and British Columbia increased, while the percentage living in all other provinces declined. The population in the territories remained stable. The proportion of Canadians who live in urban areas has increased steadily since it gained its independence from Great Britain. In 2011, more than 27 million Canadians lived in urban areas, a reversal from more than a century ago. Also in 2011, the three large urban areas in Canada, Toronto, Vancouver, and Montreal, made up just more than a third of Canada's entire population. The urban-rural distribution was uneven across the provinces and territories. Ontario, British Columbia, and Alberta all had populations with urban proportions higher than the national level. Conversely, some provinces and territories had rural populations significantly higher than the national average, ranging from 28% in Manitoba to 53% in Prince Edward Island. U.S. average annual precipitation. Even though the United States is a large country, it features many different types of climates. The average annual precipitation, including rainfall and snowfall, is one way to view those differences. Rain forms when small cloud drops become too heavy for the cloud, thus falling toward Earth as rain. Rain can also begin as ice crystals that collect and form large snowflakes. As the snow falls toward Earth through warmer air, the flakes melt and collapse into raindrops. Snowflakes are clumps of ice crystals that collect as they fall toward Earth. Since snowflakes do not fall through a layer of air warm enough to cause them to melt, they remain intact and reach the ground as snow. The Republic of Botswana. The Republic of Botswana is a country in southern Africa that is slightly smaller than the state of Texas and about the same size as France or Kenya. Most of landlocked Botswana is characterized by vast and nearly level sandy basins and scrub-covered savanna. The Kalahari Desert in the southwest makes up much of the country. Botswana's sparse population is concentrated in the eastern part of the country. Most areas are too arid to sustain any agriculture other than cattle. Botswana experiences extremes in both temperature and weather. Winter days are normally clear, warm, and sunny, and nights are cool to cold. In summer, rains can render the country's mostly sandy roads impassable. This is also the time of the most humidity and stifling heat. During the long days, temperatures of more than 105 are common. A former British colony, Botswana gained its independence in 1966. With almost 50 years of civilian leadership, progressive social policies, and significant capital investments, the Republic of Botswana enjoys one of the most dynamic economies in Africa. Diamond mining dominates the country's economic activity, but Botswana is becoming a tourist destination due to its extensive nature preserves and conservation practices. Tennessee, population density. Tennessee is located in the southern region of the United States. It is the 17th most populous state in the United States. The 2010 census recorded Tennessee's population at 6,346,105 inhabitants, an increase of more than 650,000 people since 2000. The Balkan Peninsula. The term Balkan is a geographical designation for the easternmost of Europe's three southern peninsulas. Two major mountain ranges dominate the peninsula, the Dinaric Alps in the west, which run parallel to the Adriatic coast, and the High Carpathian Mountains in Romania. In addition, the Balkan Mountains lie east-west across Bulgaria. The coastlines of the peninsula's southern and western countries are rugged and rocky. The landscape of the Balkan Peninsula is suitable primarily for raising animals and small-scale farming. Countries such as Croatia, Romania, and Bulgaria enjoy arable land. Fertile land for farming also lies along the valleys of the Danube, Sava, and Vardar rivers, as well as part of the Aegean coast. Elsewhere, Land cultivation is mostly unsuccessful because of the mountains, hot summers, and poor soils, although grapes and olives thrive in certain areas. Energy resources are scarce, except in Kosovo, where citizens mine coal and other mineral deposits. Mining of coal also contributes to the economies of Serbia, Romania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Bulgaria. Romania also is home to some oil deposits. Although natural gas deposits are scarce throughout the region, the Balkan countries have widely accepted renewable energy sources such as wind and hydropower. State of Hawaii, precipitation. The state of Hawaii is a chain of volcanic islands located in the Pacific Ocean. The state's rainfall pattern is quite diverse. Average annual precipitation ranges from 8 inches near the summits of Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea on the Big Island to 404 inches near Big Bog on the windward slope of Haleakala National Park, Maui. In general, high average rainfall is found on the windward mountain slopes, and low rainfall prevails in leeward lowlands and on the upper slopes of the highest mountains. Surprisingly, perhaps, the highest peaks also receive several inches of snow. In general, the wetter season is winter and the drier season is summer. There are exceptions, such as those areas of the Big Island of Hawaii that have a summer rainfall maximum caused by land and sea breeze convection.